it's your girl Indiefyaskye here again. You guys have been asking me how I go about doing my makeup, so I'm gonna do a little quick makeup application for you guys. So right now I'm putting on Scotch Porter's face lotion just to hydrate my skin. I am fresh out the shower, but my skin tends to be on a little dry side, so I'm putting this on before I put any makeup on so it looks smooth. So right now I'm about to put the NC45 concealer underneath my eyebrows. My eyebrows are very faint, and I feel like this helps to hide any little hairs underneath my eyebrows while I define them, because once I put it on, you see how much of a defined brow I have, and then I just kind of fill it in so that you can actually see it. I feel like I'm Whoopi Goldberg when I don't do this because they're like almost non-existent to me. So I'm just, I'm using this sponge brush or sponge makeup applicator thing, whatever you call it, to kind of blend it in. I know I see a lot of people blotting it, but I kind of wipe it. I don't know, it works for me. So go about doing it how you feel best works for you. So now I am about to grab the ColourPop. Sorry, it's a little bit messy, there's like makeup on the front of it, but yeah, there you go, I cleared it off. So I'm about to outline my eyebrows with this, help fill it in so that you can actually see them once my face is done, because they're very light. Like you can see them better now because I outlined them with the concealer, but my eyebrows are so light. I freaking hate it. So here I go, filling them in. It's gonna look a little bit messy at first because one, I'm not used to doing my makeup in front of the camera like this, and the lighting in my office is super bad. I gotta fix that, so work with me here. But honestly, it really doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. So as long as in the end it looks like it's supposed to look, then it doesn't matter how this process goes. So I actually use eyeliner, black eyeliner, to also help define my eyebrows. This might be an unnecessary step for most, but for me, I feel like it definitely helps for my eyebrows to look its best. So right now I'm just putting it on, mainly on the end, but also in the front, and I'm gonna try to blend it in a little bit so that it doesn't look so harsh and dark. But that's my little trick that I do with that. And yeah, like if this is something you want to try at home and it works for you, let me know in the comment section how you like it or if you didn't like it. So right now this is me trying to blend the both makeups together so it doesn't look so bam, you know what I mean? And kind of still looks like bam right now, but I'm gonna fix that in a second. Just work with me. I'm gonna define it again. I love this stuff. It's like whenever you make a mistake, just put this shit over it and it just helps to define it. My daughter's trying to help me do it. I'm like, I got it. You don't know what you're doing. Just stand back and watch me. So I'm just doing the top just to kind of hide any imperfections that I created trying to blur the two makeups together for my eyebrows. So this is concealer from Morphe, and then I'm putting underneath my under eye, above my eyebrows. I'm trying to highlight underneath my cheekbones or underneath my nose, my chin, you know. Anything that I'm using that you guys want, there it goes. I'm like, where is the box so you guys can see it? But if you can't see this because it is going pretty fast, let me know in the comment section once again. I'll put down what I'm using. And I'll try to find the cost too if you guys are interested in knowing the cost of how much these things are so you can buy it for your own personal use. All right, so once again, most people, they blot this shit in. I just be wiping because I feel like blotting takes way too much time. And I was trying to rush and get my makeup done because the babies are always in need of me. Either the older one is looking for me, asking me a bazillion questions like she's doing right now that you can't hear, or the little mamas, the 1.5-year-old is crying, wanting to nurse or just wanting me to hold her. They're very attached. Mommy life at its finest. So I know right now it's looking like a little ashy, but I'm gonna fix that. So I was like, ooh, you know, like some women, they do their face and at the end, this is how it looks. Like, okay, they're done. I'm like, you sure? You know, but everyone is in their learning stage with this. I know I'm not the perfect makeup application professional, but I do carry my cosmetology license. But you know, there's tricks and trades to everything, and I'm a little bit unpolished with stuff, but this is what works to me, you know. So this is what I do and how I do it. So I'm about to do my eyeshadow. I'm gonna try to lift up the makeup, the eyeshadow that I'm using, but I think the camera got it cut off, or at least this program that I'm using cut it off, but I'll insert it in the description. So I'm trying to show you what I'm using to put on my eyes. I don't think you can see it all that well, but making it do what it do. So I'm just trying to put like a skin tone color here to just bring some more life into my eyes, because the other stuff that I put on it, the concealer, the highlighter, and also this stuff, I feel like it made my skin look very washed out and ashy. So I'm adding more life back into it. So that's what's going on right here. Yeah. And also, if you notice by my nose, like I tried to like cover those imperfections there because I wear glasses primarily, and it tends to rub against like my nose and leaves like these terrible blemishes there, and it's really irritating. Like, it's not that noticeable when I do my makeup, of course, but when I don't have my makeup done, you see it. And I'm like, I wonder if there's a way to prevent that from happening, because that's extra irritating to me. If you wear glasses and you have a remedy for that, let me know, because I don't like that. Okay, so I'm just kind of brushing the extra eyeshadow that dropped down off my face. As you can see here, trying to deepen by my eye crease so that when I add the final layer of eyeshadow, it gives it some depth. I have very small eyes, so I feel like when I do this, it just makes it pop a lot better. When I was in school, they would say people with eyes like mine, oh, you don't have a lot of eye real estate. So it's difficult sometimes trying to do a cut crease when your eyes are little like this, because there's not much to work with, but that's something I'm definitely trying to work on improving on. But I'm not gonna do a cut crease here, so I'm not trying to set you guys up to expect that. I'm just saying in general, like I always suffered, or not suffered, but struggled rather, doing cut creases because my eyes are so freaking small. I'm like, how the hell do I get it to look like that? It always to me look really stupid, but I'm working on rectifying that, because I know there's people that have eyes like me that can make it look like they need it to look. So here's a lighter color I do here, just to give some light there. I don't want it to all look dark, so I feel like this helps to bring more focus to the eyelid. I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. I just know that when I do it, I feel like it looks good, so that's why I do it. So here I decided to try to blend the eyebrows together to create a unibrow because I didn't like how abrupt it looked in the beginning of the eyebrow. I felt like it didn't look natural. So I wanted to kind of create an ombre effect, blur it in the middle and then adjust it later on. And I feel like in the end it worked. So that's what I'm doing here. I seen somebody do that. I don't know if it was on TikTok or YouTube. So that's why I go about doing it this way. And I think it also kind of helps to make sure that the eyebrows are somewhat even. They always say eyebrows shouldn't be twins or sisters, but sometimes if you don't have some kind of mapping done with the eyebrows, it could just be a little bit out of place, out of sync, you know? One is all the way up by your forehead and the other one's down low. You know, you don't want to have that problem. So I use concealer after I do my eyeliner because it's hard to make them match and you're gonna make mistakes unless you are a perfectionist or very exact with this. But I know that I'm not. So what I do is if I see that one side is looking thicker or longer, I just kind of go in with the concealer to try to make it match as best as I can. And I decided to put some eyelashes on at the end, so I feel like that kind of conceals it too. So I'm using my Juvia eyeshadow palette in a very unique way. I actually use this to kind of like color correct my skin. Like right here, I'm trying to accentuate my cheekbones. And then you're gonna see me use like orange and like red for my cheeks and also by my forehead or whatever, just to bring some more light to my face, because I feel like the makeup is very flat and it doesn't really look or match my skin. I'm like, I have a red undertone and a yellow undertone, so I feel like when I do that, it kind of brings it together and it looks like my skin instead of it looking like I have makeup on, if that makes any sense. So that's what I do with that. So I'm kind of going around my eyebrows to kind of blend the concealer out a little bit more so you don't just see it heavy on the top of the eyebrow bridge. And underneath, just trying to just make it look a little bit more flawless, if you will. Underneath my eyebrows, my eyes. Hear my baby slapping in the background. Trust me, she's okay. She just, that's her letting me know that she wants me to get her. So yeah, like I'm putting, like I said, the cheeks, the blush, mixing it in with the red that's there. And honestly, I feel like it makes a difference. You might not think so, but I think it works. I think it matters that it's there. And this right here, I love it. It's like, I think it's like a bronzer. So I use the light at first around my perimeter, and then I go in with a darker because I feel like that matches my skin a little bit better. So it just gives, it just brings it all together. It just gives it the light that it needs, you know? I love this stuff. Sometimes I use this alone with the concealer, and that's it. And I feel like it makes my skin look very natural. So I'm just highlighting my bridge. Also trying to conceal those blemishes there by my nose from my glasses. I'm just trying to accentuate my cheekbones above my eyes, my nose, forehead, you know, and all that jazz. Yeah, just adding a little bit of lightness by my eyes so that it pops more. So when the light hits my eyes, it doesn't look so flat, you know? Yeah, I was putting lines in my eyebrows just to create a different look, but in the end, I decided that I'm not gonna keep them. I didn't like how it was looking, so I just took it out, but you see me putting them here. And this is the end, the finish. I think it looks good. And that's it. That's how I do my makeup. If you have any other questions about anything, let me know and I'll respond back to your comments in the comment section. All right, enjoy your day. Peace. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye.